Midi senior Collin Chiverton is averaging 19 points a game for the team Max Preps ranks 6th in the nation. Yet none of this mattered to Collin when he found out his mom may never see him play again.
It's kind of ironic because during that practice we were doing conditioning and I was talking about how I was going to go home and have a huge dinner and have so much fun at home with my mom because she knows how to cook well. And then I got the phone call right after practice and my sister was crying and she told me that they didn't know if she was going to make it. And that was probably the biggest shock I've ever had in my life because my grandma was taken by the same thing, by stroke, and I was so worried that my mom wouldn't make it.
A stroke paralyzed the left side of Vanessa's body, leaving her 17-year-old son shocked and scared.
I sat down in the locker room and I started to cry and I just prayed that my mom would make it, and I rushed to the hospital as soon as I could to see her, and as soon as I saw her she smiled and she told me that everything would be okay. And so I calmed down and she told me to focus on school and focus on basketball and not worry about her because she said that no matter what, she's going to get better.
8th-year Midi head coach Brian Eagleson, or Eagle as his players call him, took Collin under his wing.
He was there and said if I needed somewhere to stay, I could stay at his house. If I needed anything at any time, just to call him. I love my coach and he's always there for me and I'll never be able to forget him.
Collin's a special kid. He has dinner with our family and my wife and my kid, and he's part of our family, and the things that they've gone through at home, the health issues and the different things, he's responded to each challenge as a man. I couldn't be prouder of him for that.
With his mom out of the hospital and rehabbing her left side, Collin's focus is back on playing the game he loves and trying to defend Midi's Northern California title without UCLA-bound senior center Drew Gordon out for the season with a broken left foot.
We all get along, we're a great group, and we just work together every day, try to work as hard as we can in practice to become better and show everybody that we can still win state.
He got his hand on his shoulders. Young Collin, balling like Michael Jordan.
As a sophomore, the 6'6" shooting guard nailed 5 3-pointers in the NorCal title game against Palo Alto. And last year, he was the leading scorer for a Monarch squad that reached the state title game. Coach Eagleson knows Collin's play will be a huge factor in how this team performs come playoff time.
He's crucial, not only for his production, but for the attention he draws from the defense. You know, if we cut him to one side of the floor, everyone's keying on where he's going, and that's opened us up for other people. Just his presence on the floor, the ability to keep playing hard, to be a bigger factor on the boards, I think are going to be crucial for us in the long run.
He's a good teammate, building confidence with other guys who don't get to play as much, getting them touches and chances to shoot the ball as well, so building confidence, and then we all end up playing better as a team.
With Mama looking on, Collin's more motivated than ever to lead this team to glory.
She's still fighting through it right now, and it means a lot to me that she can still fight through it and support me in any ways that she can.
Ralph Emerson once said men are what their mothers made them. Even if Collin doesn't win a state title, Veronica's made her son into a champion.